join Scouts, there is within a child something we call Scout spirit. The youth may not know that it exists or know its meaning, but by following the trail of the eagle, the Scout is enlightened. The Scout spirit embodies the principles of the Scout oath and the Scout law. It becomes a shining beacon of inspiration. Alone, this light may seem feeble, but when multiplied by the millions of youth in scouting around the world, it is powerful indeed. The path to Eagle can be described as a steep trail leading up 3 peaks, the highest being the Eagle. The trail starts with the Scout rank, continues through Tenderfoot, 2nd class, and 1st class. During this phase, the Scouts are given instruction and guidance. They learn important outdoor skills, including camping, cooking, physical fitness, developing teamwork and leadership skills. They're also examined. The adult leaders watching to see that flicker of light, responsibility, service, and the Scout oath and law growing within. Reaching 1st class is an important step in the Scout's life. The Scout has demonstrated that the requirements of each rank have been met, and that the Scout is showing Scout spirit. Then the mountain climb begins. To begin the climb, a Scout is first asked, are you ready for the next challenge? Secondly, can you and will you teach others what you have learned? And the path going forward is marked with service, leadership, exploration, and a stronger presence of the Scout spirit. The first peak to be reached is that of the Star Scout. Scout has provided leadership to the troop and has provided service to his fellow Scouts and the community, as well as completing merit badges of personal interest and those required for the Eagle rank. At that point, the Scout is a star. The Scout family expects the light to be shining more brightly. The second peak is that of the Life Scout. Again, the Scout must complete several hours of community service. The Scout must demonstrate additional leadership within the troop. The Scout must complete additional merit badges. And finally, the Scout must embody the Scout spirit in their daily life. The badge of the Life Scout contains a heart. This is the only position that shows what the Scout is about and what is inside the Scout. The rank badge answers these questions. Does the Scout understand duty? Does the Scout understand the 12 points of the Scout law? What is in this young person's heart? What could be more important than this rank? The third peak is that of the Eagle Scout. The Scout has embodied the Scout spirit in his life. Now the Scout must be tested on one final climb to see if it is truly part of that Scout's character. The requirements are much the same as for the Star and Life. However, the Scout must now go out into the community, plan, organize, and coordinate, and deliver a service project, demonstration of leadership and character. And one final time, the Scout must go before a group of leaders who focus on the character, leadership, and spirit of that Scout.
Would you like to introduce Jake's scouting history?
So in Jake's scouting history, Jake was a Cub Scout prior to joining Troop 180. I don't believe he made Arrow of Light or was a Weeblo. I think he left Cub Scouting before that. But he joined the troop in January of 2001, where he learned the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. And then just a short time later, he advanced to Tenderfoot in August of 2001, where he learned to tie some basic knots and would start to develop some camping skills and some basic first aid skills. And then he became a 2nd class scout in January of 2002, where he learned a few more knots and developed more advanced camping skills by working in the patrol method. He also learned more first aid, emergency preparedness, and swimming skills. Jake became a 1st class scout on July 23rd, 2002. This is the rank that Baden Powell envisioned that every scout should reach as soon as possible. And by this time, the boy should be proficient in the patrol method and would be able to handle any skill necessary in the outdoors. His leadership skills should be advanced to the point of organizing and directing the patrol support troop as needed. At first class rank, Scouts are expected to live their lives according to the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Then Jake became Star on June 21st, 2003, earning 6 merit badges. And he became Life Scout on August 29th, 2005, where he had about 15 merit badges total at the time. Jake completed his Eagle Scout project on September 16, 2006, by building a bridge at Old Hubble Park. The footbridge was about, I'm going to say roughly 25 feet long. That's just based on memory. And it was made of 2 telephone poles with the decking and a nice little railing that went across the top of the muddy bog on the lower part towards the river. And when I was there, I don't know, about 18 months ago, it was still there. It was very good. Jake earned his Eagle rank at a board review on October 16, 2006, and had earned all of the 21 merit badges required. 11 of them were specific to the Eagle Scout rank. I sat on the board review. Charlie was the Scoutmaster at the time, and Lisa was also on the board review. I saw her signature on that. That's how I know, because otherwise I wouldn't remember. So during his time with the troop, Jake held positions as scribe and chaplain's aide. He attended Scout World weekends in Lexington, Lake Reba campouts in Richmond, various field trips. He attended Camp McKee 4 times, canoed the lower half of the Asaba River in 2002, climbed Mishawaka, a 21-mile trip at the Cumberland Gap in 2004. He did about an 85-mile Philmont backpacking expedition in 2004. In 2005, he canoed the north section of the Asaba River. And then I'm guessing on the year, because I can't put it all together, but I think in 2006, canoed 50 miles on the Cumberland River. Is that about right? Yeah. I think you were there too, Michael, right? Pretty big event. And during that time, after I had to leave, you all did whitewater rafting below the falls, which is pretty exciting too. Nice event. He participated in approximately 30 monthly campouts, 5 pancake breakfasts, 2 spaghetti dinners. My records show about 5 Klondike Derbies, approximately 5 district camporees, 3 Eagle Scout service projects beside his own, parked cars at home football games. He went to a 1 merit badge fair, 2 tobacco festivals, 1 Earth Day display, 2 flag retirement ceremonies, 2 Memorial Day programs, Lincoln County trash pickup, a repair of the flagpole at the old Lancaster Jail, installed a flagpole at the Garrett Recreation Park, became certified from the Red Cross and CPR first day. It's pretty good, some pretty good accomplishments. Thank you. All right, so now I'd like all of the Eagle Scouts in the audience to stand up. All right, so why don't you all come up here and just come like this way around, say your name and approximately which year you earned Eagle, and we'll have you stand over here for just a minute. Jake, you can stay there right now. Okay.
Just name your year.
Yeah, just name your.
Chris Lang earned mine in 2003.
Zach Simpson, 2002.
Cole Anderson, 2003, maybe? Michael Gruen, around 2008.
Pat Klusner, 2006. Stephen Goddard, April of 96.
Jonah Pfeiffer, 2017. James Ward, 2017.
Austin Willoughby, 2017.
That's quite a cast of characters coming up here to guys are on to celebrating. So we'll go ahead and have all these guys sit down for just a minute. Although maybe Zach and one other Eagle, maybe Jonah, could bring Jake to the stage, please. Why don't you make sure he doesn't escape, and Zach Simpson is going to deliver the Eagle charge. Zach.
The Boy Scouts of the world constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in history, and you, Jake Chatfield, have been counted worthy of its highest rank in its membership. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of honor and responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you have assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God, to country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. If you fail, you bring down the good name of all true and worthy Scouts. Your responsibility goes above and beyond your fellow Scouts, to your country and to your God. America has many good things to give you and your children after you, but these good things depend on the qualities she instills in her citizens. You are prepared to help America in all that she needs most. She has a great past, and you are here to make the future greater. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift up every task that you do and every office that you hold to the highest level of service to God and to your fellow man, to finest living. We have too many of those who use their strength and intellect to exploit others for selfish gain. I charge you to be among those who dedicate your skills and ability to do the common good. Build America on the solid foundations of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, reverence to God. Whatever others may do, you will leave behind your record of which every Scout may be proud.
Jonah, if you want to take a seat. Now we're going to invite Austin Willoughby up. Zach wants to stand there just to make sure he doesn't escape the crowd. Austin Willoughby is going to deliver the Eagle Challenge.
Thanks, Steve. The foremost responsibility of an Eagle Scout is to live with honor. To an Eagle Scout, honor is the foundation of all character. He knows that a Scout is trustworthy. It's the very first point of the Scout law, for a good reason, though. An Eagle Scout lives honorably, not only because honor is important to him, but because the vital significance of the example he sets for other Scouts. Living honorably reflects credit on his home, his church, his troop, and his community. May the white of the Eagle Badge remind you to always live with honor. The second obligation of an Eagle Scout is loyalty. A Scout is true to his family, Scout leaders, friends, school, and nation. His loyalty to his troop and brother Scouts makes him pitch in and carry his share of the load. All these help to build the loyalty, which means devotion to community, to countries, to one's own ideals, and to God. Let the blue of the Eagle Badge always inspire your loyalty. The third obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be courageous. Courage has always been a quality by which men measure themselves and others. To a Scout, bravery means not only the courage to face physical danger, but the determination to stand up for the right. Trusting in God, with faith in his fellow men, he looks forward to each day, seeking his share of the world's work to do. Let the red of the Eagle Badge remind you always of courage. The fourth obligation of an Eagle Scout is to be cheerful. To remind the Eagle Scouts to always wear a smile. The red, white, and blue ribbon is attached to the scroll of the second-class Scout Award, which has its ends turned up in a smile. The final responsibility of an Eagle Scout is service. The Eagle Scout extends a helping hand to those who still toil up in scouting's trail, just as others helped him in his climb to the Eagle. The performance of the daily good turn takes on a new meaning when he enters a more adult life of continuing service to others. The Eagle stands as a protector of the weakness and the helpless. He aids and comforts the unfortunate and the oppressed. He upholds the rights of others while defending his own. He will always be prepared to put forth his best. You deserve much credit for having achieved Scouting's highest award. But wear your award with humility, ever mindful that the Eagle Scout is looked up to an example. May the Scout Oath and the Scout Law be your guide for tomorrow and onward.
So would we have all of the Eagle Scouts please stand and just form a circle right in front here. We're going to do, you all take the Eagle Pledge again, as you do at every Eagle Court of Honor. And so Jake, you'll repeat after me, as they will as well. And when I say I, and then you got to say your name, right? Don't say I, Scout's name, right? Say your name. Okay, so repeat after me. I, your name, on my honor as an Eagle Scout, promise to work to better scouting in my country, and to influence all scouts, for greater advancement and participation. I will conduct myself in a manner fitting and proper for one of this high rank. I will do my best to give leadership in service whenever I can. This I promise to do always. So with you all standing there, I'd like to have Charlie Gruen bring up his mom so you guys can present his medal and it on his shirt.
Troop attention. Troop salute. Ready to?
All right, y'all can be seated. We're not going to do. So I've received several very important letters. I'm going to have you up here because I'm going to read a couple of them. But two of these letters haven't been opened yet. So one of them I'm going to read. This is from Roy Williams, who was the Chief Scout Executive back in 2006. It says, Dear James, congratulations. You are an Eagle Scout. For the completion of the requirements, you have mustered many skills and made the Scout oath and law part of your life. Eagle Scouts exemplify hard work and strong character. You now participate fully in their proud tradition and heritage. The Eagle rank is the beginning, not the end, of your journey. As an Eagle Scout, much is expected of you in your community, in your religious faith, in your family, and in your scouting life. And hopefully those expectations can be fulfilled. And with each new recognition, you are obligated to seek broader horizons of service. You are expected to live the Scout oath and the Scout law in your everyday life. Scouting guides your life today because it does. You are better prepared to guide the future. Our prayers are with you and your future success. So, you see who that's from? So George W. Bush was the honorary president of the Boy Scouts of America. I have permission to open this. During the time that Jake earned this rank, and his certificate actually has his signature, and we're going to open a card for the first time. It says, from George W. Bush, congratulations on earning the rank of Eagle Scout. Becoming an Eagle is an outstanding achievement that reflects your hard work and dedication. Your accomplishment services as an example of excellence and a source of pride for your community. With best wishes for your continued success, George Bush. Make sure it's back here. So do you see the question? And I have permission to. Try not to put it into. All right, dear Mr. Chatfield, it is always a pleasure to extend my congratulations to a new Eagle Scout. The Boy Scouts of America represents a wonderful tradition of integrity and good citizenship, and your achievement of such an honored rank in scouting deserves the recognition of all citizens of the Commonwealth. As you face challenges in years to come, I think you will find the values that led to your current accomplishments to be your greatest resource. Fostering positive principles within yourself and others will contribute to reaching your goals and objectives in every area of life. Kentucky takes great